Welcome back to the show, and thank you so much for. Oh, whoa, hey, whoa! Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen that. I know. That is not too shabby right there. That's good. That's good. That's great. That's fantastic. That's really good. You're like Michael Phelps. You really are like a spitting image. What is
Gina Lyons, huh?
What is going on with the outfit? What is it? What? I don't.
This is I grew up in the suburbs of Detroit. This is Detroit City FC. It's the local soccer club. They're a league below MLS. And as everyone out here knows, DCFC just had a huge win in the U.S. Open Cup, beating the reigning champs MLS team, Houston Dynamo. So up yours, Houston.
What is wrong with? No one knows this. No one here knows about this team at all.
Yeah, they do. Come on, man. It's Detroit City FC going on.
No one. What is? I don't know what that means. Your T-shirt too says that as well.
Yeah, I got a pretty sweet shirt here. Got the scarf, the hat. I don't know if you want to get the socks. If you want to get a good sock shot.
Yeah, I mean we do always like a good sock shot.
Yeah, there we go.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Hey, keep that shot. That was pretty good. Can we do a sock shot one more time? See if we can get it with a thumbs up. Do you mind doing it?
Oh, yeah,
Wrong foot. Oh, my God. John, it is so good to see you, bud. I'm so happy to... I want to congratulate you because you came up with your first comedy album, and it is a masterpiece. It is the best. It is called... John Glazer's Soothing Meditations for the Solitary Dog. That
is my dog Gatsby, and he's watching at home. Good boy, Gatsby.
Soothing Meditations for the Solitary Dog, and it's you with a framed photo of it was you and Gatsby, then a framed photo of you and Gatsby, with a framed photo of you and Gatsby, and a framed photo of you and Gatsby. It keeps going.
Keep going.
I started meditating there. It gets thumbs up there too, and we missed that. John, what inspired this? I know besides Gatsby, but what I feel like I first heard about this. I go, I need this. I think the world needs this.
Well, the premise of it is that it's supposed to be an album you can put on if you have an anxious dog that has trouble being left home alone. You can put the album on, and it's supposed to be very soothing for your pet.
Yes.
And then it becomes very much unsoothing. It's a comedy album. It's really stupid.
It's unbelievably funny. It's brilliant. How'd you come up with this one?
I mean, my friend Eugene Werman, if you know Eugene, he does the voice of Gene on Bob's Burgers. He runs a small label, and his friends can make just dumb ideas that you're not going to make anywhere else. So I had this loose idea for the album, and it was sort of loosely based on, I had this idea that I wanted to do like some sort of field journalist for a news station, and he would always be the on-air reporter, I'm here on the location of blankety blank, and the joke I had was that he couldn't get a dog sitter, so he's got his dog with him while he's reporting on a murder or something and having to tend to his dog. So it just seemed like something dumb. And then whatever, the album kind of came from there.
Congrats, because as far as comedy albums go, it doesn't get much better than this right here. That's what I'll tell you that much right now. I'm talking Grammy buzz. Let's tell you about Dinner with the Parents. You're very funny in this thing, but I heard that one of the reasons why you decided to do this is because you got to work with a dog.
Yeah, so on the show, it's about this family. They meet for dinner every Friday night with their grown sons. There's also the Carol Kane, the legendary Carol Kane, plays the grandma. You just watch the show for her. She's so funny. But the rest of the cast, everyone's great. But more to the point is, so I played the neighbor, and my character, it's based on a British show called Friday Night Dinner, and that neighbor also, my character has a dog, which was for me, auditioning, I'm like, I hope I get this so I can have a dog by my side every day that I go to work. And it really was the best. And so it was me and this dog whose real name is Sham, and he's, I think it's a Bouvier Desjardins or something like that. Really cute. You'll see if you watch the show. But I got to go to work and have a dog by my side every day.
You went to London to work.
We filmed it in London, yeah.
I mean, which is a dream right there.
It was incredible.
But then you get a dog, which you also love. But then you said that you also had a lot of time off because you're not one of the... every day you're not working. You have a couple days off a week.
Correct. As the neighbor, you just kind of like, for me, I'm like, I pop in, say my shtick, and then go home. And so I ended up with a lot of time off. And I also, because I love my dog so much, I was missing him terribly. I was over there for 4 months. And I have a friend who lives there named Mark Wooten, who's British. And I told him, I said, I have all this time off. I'm missing my dog terribly. If you have friends who have dogs, I will walk their dogs for them. Yeah. Just to spend time with dogs. So I got to spend time with Mark's dog, his friend Monica's dog. I think you have some photos.
Here's this picture of you and Mark's dog, Buddy. Here's a picture of you and Buddy.
This is Buddy.
And then you guys are just,
That was
you're sitting for the dog?
Yeah, this was during the World Cup at the time. This is back in 2022, and it was in Qatar. It's super hot there, so they pushed the World Cup till fall. So I just decided to root for England for that game.
Yep.
And that's Buddy, who's so cute.
Here's you. This is with the dog, Monica's dog.
This is Mark's friend Monica, and that's Velma, and she was so sweet, and we're just hanging out on the Thames, and I think we were watching some fish and chips go floating down the river.
Yeah, it looks intense, whatever you're...
British humor!
Here's you and...
And this is Rigby.
Come on.
I know. This is our hair and makeup the head of the department, Joe Jenkins. That's her dog, Rigby, and she'd always bring him to work. And oh my God, it was like just a dream scenario for me. If I had to be away from I missed my family enough, but I really missed my dog the most.
We can cut that out. Now, John,
yeah,
you...
they know. They know.
Don't get mad at them.
Which camera should I look at so my family knows? They know. They know.
Stop saying that to your family. Why did you yell at them? You're yelling at... how do we already kind of... Did we set up a dinner with the parents? How do we set up your...
I don't know.
Yeah.
You tell us, did we? Guess not.
They know.
Yeah, they know.
Your family knows. Which camera do I look at?
You know why I'm here.
You know.
You know why I'm here?
You know.
Because of this!
Has nothing to do with anything. That has nothing to do with your comedy album. That has nothing to do with anything.
All right.
Dinner with the parents, very funny. John Glazer, let's take a look.
You ever notice how all them ancient Hebrews, they all took on multiple wives, right? You got your Abraham, your David, even Noah.
That guy had 2 of everything, right?
Exactly. So here's what I was thinking. Just to balance the scales, don't you think that a modern Hebrew, such as yourself, maybe you want to let your wife take multiple husbands?
Goodbye, Donnie.
Hey, not bad. That's how you do it right there. John Glazer, everybody. Dinner with the Parents is streaming now on Amazon Freevee. Check out, this is a very funny record. More Tonight Show after the break. Stick around, everybody. Come on.